been quite some time since my last video upload, and really I do apologize for that. Over time, yeah, I've just been caught up with a lot of things, and I've been facing a lot of distractions, and basically life, a whole lot of trouble, trials and tribulations, dealing with life and going through life and seeing life and dealing with life. Basically life, everything is all about life. So yeah, the reason why I want to create this video is just to update you guys, let you guys know exactly what's been going on in my life over the past several months and what have you. And yeah, so I've been going through episodes of not being able to do what I want to do, and like a lot of disappointments, and a lot of trouble, just a lot of trouble getting to, or like getting to whatever goals that I've been wanting to get to and what have you. I don't know, I guess if you guys want to know what's happening in my personal life, well, it's not too detailed, but you guys may check out my my Instagram. That for one. Yeah, I've been uploading a lot of pictures and a few videos here and there, just showing you guys what's happening. So you guys click on the not click on. Well, there's a link in the description. Also, I'll leave a link right here, my Instagram. Also, there's a link, not a link, but just check out the outro, the new outro that I have here for you guys. So yeah, so one of the things I want to talk about is, again, health. And I know over the past couple of years now, I've been talking about health, this and that. I've been dealing with inflammatory disease, inflammatory buildup, and over the past couple of years, this has been one of the major contributing factors into the reason why things are the way they are. And it's because of that that's got me dealing with a lot of disappointments throughout life over the past several months, over the past couple of years. Not even a couple of years, like I would say like maybe a decade, maybe 2 decades or whatever. Me personally, like I have a kind of health issue that I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about later, and it's basically this health issue that I have since the time I was born that has been preventing me from reaching my maximum potential. It's been preventing me from doing the things that I want to do, getting to places where I want to be, and all kinds of other trouble. So anyway, as for that health issue, like I have high cholesterol, and my body has the inability to break down cholesterol. And over the past couple of years, I've been making videos about inflammatory disease and what I'm doing about it, and this and that, and the foods that I'm cutting out, and all that. So what I'm coming to is my ultimate goal as far as health is concerned. And my ultimate goal is figuring out what works best for me. And I would like to try to find the solution to figuring out what best works for me as a Kyokushin karateka, as a person who's doing sports, like as an athlete. What works best for me? What kind of diet intake would be the ultimate? I'm not sure if it will be the end goal, but on a weekly basis, daily life, weekly, yearly, and what have you, what's gonna work best for me? That's what I'm gonna, I'm coming to. And throughout the years, I've been making videos about my experimentations, what I've been doing with my body, the type of diets that I'm doing, intermittent fasting. I tried out the vegetarian diet, and that didn't go too well because what I figured out was I wasn't getting the necessary nutrients to maintain strength. So I went back to eating meats. And then several months later down the line, I started my intermittent fasting. So since August 2016, I've been intermittent fasting every day, no matter what. 2 meals a day mostly. And it's been working out great for me. My body adjusted well to it. I lost a lot of, weight, stomach fat, all the benefits of intermittent fasting. I'm actually reaping those benefits right now, and I feel just great. I love it. I have my energy. I figured out that I didn't need to eat in the morning in order to maintain energy throughout the day. I'm doing really well with it anyway. So my first meal is generally around 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and my second meal, depending on the day, my second meal would be dinner, and that would be anywhere from around 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. And on days that I do karate, because I do karate at 7:30 p.m., I tend to eat dinner early, at least 3 or 4 hours early. So I'll have 2 meals in that one day, but then I will kind of crunch the time together and eat 4 hours before dojo time and nothing afterwards. And that in itself, I've been, handling it pretty well. My body adjusted, like I said, I'm used to not eating, and usually when I don't eat, I still have a lot of energy. I feel just great overall. Life is pretty good. So anyway, earlier this year, I made a video about some of the things that's to be expected here and there, and I'm still working around ideas. I still have ideas written down on paper, and I'm gonna get to those. I actually, earlier this year I started going to the gym, working out. I gained a lot of muscle mass. I probably lost some of that muscle mass, but then I'm still working at it. I lost some of that muscle mass due to my certain medications that I've been taking, Crestor and Lipitor and all that stuff, the statin drugs for lowering cholesterol. I have a high cholesterol problem, and ever since June, around that time, June, July-ish, I've been seeing a specialist, and I've been taking that stuff along with other supplements and natural remedies in order for me to drop my cholesterol levels, what have you. So my body has the inability to break down cholesterol, so it's like I have no other choice but to do what I need to do in order for me to be healthy, or what I think healthy is anyway. I'm not sure if I'm healthy right now because I've been on those meds. Like the last checkup I had was about a month ago, and in the blood test results, it showed that I forgot the code or the abbreviation, but it showed that my muscle mass has been kind of decreasing. So that's a little problem that I'm gonna get over, and I'm about to see the doctor again soon. So for my monthly checkup, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen next after that. Earlier this year, I've been going to the gym, working out. I got to the point where I wanted to be. I was actually preparing for a couple tournaments. I actually prepared for a lot of things as far as my physical and mental health went. But then I had an issue, and that issue was I went to the doctor for a checkup. They discovered my cholesterol level was way up there, and so they recommended that I go see the specialist. And in result, they found that I had a blocked artery in my heart. And soon after, I would say about a month after or so, after the checkup and all that, the discovery and all that, I went inside the hospital. The doctors ran a test on me, and they actually put a tube into my arm, which was actually pushed to my heart. And I was hooked up to all kinds of wires and this and that on a X-ray machine. And on that X-ray machine, you know, they scanned my chest area, and they found that the artery was blocked off in the left side of my heart. So about a month later, this was maybe like June now, they ran another procedure, and this time they actually cleaned the blood vessel in my heart. You know, they put two tubes into me, one in my left side of my arm and one inside my leg. And you know, they went in there, they cleaned it out, and I'm doing better now. My cholesterol level has been dropping. You know, the bad plaque buildup was a result of my clogged artery and, you know, bad food choices. You know, going back to eating meats, I guess. So yeah, in the future, my ultimate goal is to possibly go on a vegetarian diet again. Like right now, or ever since like June, I've been cutting out certain meats again, or meat intake. I'm still eating meats right now. I still feel funny eating meats. You know, I was on a vegetarian diet before, and going back to eating meats was kind of awkward and kind of difficult. But yeah, I sort of felt like I needed it in order to maintain strength for my training and what have you. So anyway, I had the procedure done. Everything's all right. I've been checking out or getting checked out at the doctor monthly. Feeling all right. Taking meds. I'm also taking pie water. I don't know if you guys know anything about pie water. It's kind of revolutionary type water. Pretty expensive, but I have a hookup here. I got a good friend who's hooking me up with whatever I need when I need it. And so yeah, that water is actually clearing out my arteries as well, next to the statin drugs that I've been taking. And yeah, things are going pretty good. And as for my ultimate diet goal, it may go on to veganism, like later on down the line. I'm not too sure right now. Things are kind of iffy, and I'm still experimenting, still testing out things just to see whether or not they work. So, what else do I got to say in this video now? Yeah, it's funny running out of things to say. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing well, and I'll probably update you guys later on in the future as far as my health goes. And it's my hope that I'm making this video to reach others who are also going through the same thing. You know, like I know I've been talking about myself a lot, but then that's not my main goal. I'm hoping that there's others in the community who are going through the same thing, you know, whether or not you have a health condition, you know. And the ultimate goal is to figure out what works best for the individual based on whatever you're going through life, you know. Like as for me, I mean, as for a lot of people, you know, they're still eating meats or regular diets, and they're doing just fine. As for me, I have a health issue, so I gotta work through a lot of things, experimentations, and you know, just to see what works best, you know. So, what else is there? So yeah. Oh yeah, one thing too. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention was that yeah, I missed out on a lot of tournaments. There's like 3 or 4 tournaments that I wanted to attend, and I actually ended up missing out on them because of my health issue. So anyway, yeah, just keep watching my my Instagram. Checking out my Instagram. You know, I upload that maybe like once or twice a week, a couple times a month at least. And that's all for now, I guess. Until the next video, keep your chin up, stay strong, never give up. It's one love, one Kyokushin. Os.